audience. Welcome back to another edition of the Restaurant Magic Podcast Show. This is the hotness and
Sweetly.
Hey girl, how you doing?
Doing good.
We are here doing what, Sweetly?
You know what we're doing. We're eating.
Yes, and it's going to be so delicious. Okay, I just can't wait because I've been seeing this food truck all over my Facebook page, and then Sweetly sent me a note. She was just like, girl, we got to get up on this. I was just like, for real? She's just like, for real. And so I came out and I saw Momma's Soul Food Truck. What?
I saw the plate, the fried chicken, the yams, and the collard greens.
Don't forget the mac and cheese.
And the mac and cheese. And I was like, we have to go there, the hotness. So guess what? We're here and we have James. He is the owner of Momma's Soul Food Truck, and we're gonna dig some stuff out of him, and he might even tell us some recipes, huh, James?
He's not gonna tell us that, Sweetly. His mama get him.
I know that's right. Well, look, audience, you know what we do. We're gonna interview him. We're gonna have a good time, and we just love food, so that's what we're gonna talk about.
Yes. Mr. James,
yes.
Go ahead, take it away. We were just, bloviating about all your delicious food. Because I told Sweetly, I snuck over here without her, and I had your shrimp and your fried fish. I loved it. It was delicious. Good. Seasoned to perfection, nice and hot.
It was hot.
The way Sweetly likes it.
Made to order.
I don't like nothing lukewarm.
Nothing lukewarm. Fresh, hot out the grease.
Not even my religion.
That's right.
But we're in Raleigh, North Carolina. Yes. So James, tell us your story, because I see it's all, I love it, dedicated to Momma. So tell us the story how you got this started.
Well, Momma's Soul Food was birthed out of Transformation Christian Church, where I founded and I'm the pastor in Raleigh, here in the Raleigh area. And we kind of started in what's kind of like a makeshift kitchen in our old building. And we were selling plates just on Fridays. And word traveled extremely fast, and people were ordering plates everywhere. And the fire marshal came in one day and was like, hey, you guys don't have a proper hood, you guys don't have this, you don't have the gas. Somebody had complained. I think one of my neighbors had complained and called the fire department. It was like 30 fire people in our building. So we had stopped selling the plates, but it was always something that I always desired to do.
Haters.
They're just blocking food.
And so that was about...
You should have took a plate over there.
I know, right? That was about 2 years ago. And it never left me, and so I have been trying to find different locations to open up a restaurant. But to open a restaurant in the city of Raleigh is very, very strenuous, a lot of red tape. And so I said, well, I still want to do it, just trying to figure a different way. So one of my colleagues, James Bennett, who owns Hot Chicks, he has a food truck, and he's been in a food truck business for a while. And so I was talking to him about it. He said, yeah, man, why don't you do it? And so he had kind of guided me through the whole steps of how to create the Momma's Soul Food, the food truck process. So from there, I got the food truck approved. We have our permit. We are legit. We are licensed. All of my staff have their serve safes. They're all certified to operate the truck. If you eat, I'm not on the truck. And so the food truck opened March 27th of this year. So the food truck is already, just 3 months old, 4 months old. But we're seeing close to over 300 people a day on the food truck. And so, it has, the weather's with a food truck, not like a restaurant. The weather's our biggest challenge, trying to make sure that we're always out. Because like for example, this weekend's going to be crazy weather, but we're trying to make sure we always stay out because people driving from Creedmoor, people driving from Fuquay, people driving from Franklinton, they drive everywhere just come to the truck.
I would be one of those people coming from like South Carolina, Atlanta, just on the road, just burning it up for some food. That's
food.
How I roll, right?
Good
hotness. That's how you roll. I think you drive from anywhere in the country.
Wow. Yeah, so it's been an amazing process. We were actually so we got the food truck situated, got it started. We were actually at another location in Raleigh on Capitol. And the gas station owner told us, you can't come back. And I was like, did we do something wrong? He said, no, but when you're here, none of my customers can get gas. Wow. So we had outgrew the gas station within the first 30 days, and people were coming from everywhere. So for like 8 days, we were closed because we had nowhere to go.
Right.
So, we're here now in Millbrook, 2101 East Millbrook.
And this is a stationary
this
location.
This is a stationary
for right
location.
now.
This is where we at.
Okay.
And,
until we get that building.
Until we get that building, until we get that restaurant. That's the end goal. The end goal is to officially open the restaurant, and so that way we can be really legit, as you would say.
Okay, so now we know the technical part.
Sure.
But now we need to know where the soul food came from. Where did the taste? Where did the technique and where did you get it from?
Wow. Yeah. Well, my grandmother was a great cook. She passed. She was a great cook. And so Mommas is something that really is kind of like a branding purpose, because everybody think of Mama's house, Mama's Big Mama, that sort of thing. So you hear about Mama's soul food, it really, especially from our ethnic background, it brings us back home to our roots. And so really the purpose of even the name was to kind of bring back, we're in a generation now where the family element is really not even where it should be. People don't sit down together at the table anymore and eat. So when you ever think about Mommas, it makes you have this whole perspective of families coming together, families eating together, and what Mama, Big Mama represented, especially for the Black community.
Well, James, there's a lot of soul food places going around. We see them everywhere.
Yeah.
And the specialty is the collard greens, macaroni,
fried chicken,
and yams. But so what makes your food so different?
I think it's because I'm a foodie. I love food. I think it's the love of the attention to detail. Yeah, I think it's a detail. And you have to really love what you do and not just produce food. There's some I would never call names, but there are places that I know who have been in Raleigh for as long as I've been living. I'm only 36, and so they just over time they just lost their passion and love for
yes and what you say is so true, because that's what we hear all the time when people are passionate about what they do, they're cooking. We ask them, right, Sweetly, we're like, what makes your stuff so special, your food so special? And they always say
love. Gotta do it with love, because you can taste the love.
You can taste it, and you want people to taste. And I tell my staff all the time that how we season our food, how we prepare our food, that you never know who's gonna get what bite. So every bite counts, not just let me just do this or that, but we make sure that and all our food is fresh. Nothing is ever frozen. For example, the macaroni and cheese, that's made every morning, so nothing is like so there's nothing. If we have macaroni and cheese that's left over for the day,
can I have it?
Yes, it is the hotness way. No, Sweetly,
right.
always try to get it
first.
Well, here's the thing: where some restaurants will say, "Let's use that for tomorrow," I give it away to the staff, give it away to someone else. I refuse. Because the cheese isn't pull like it's supposed to when it's chilled. It's just a lot of different small things.
Look at
People
James
can taste.
speaking this food knowledge audience.
The cheese doesn't pull like it's supposed to once it's cold.
It doesn't.
Did y'all hear that?
So, James, what's your favorite dish off your food truck that you're just like, if I could serve this day in and day out?
Man, to be honest with you, I like the Uncle Leroy, which is the barbecue ribs.
Oh,
that's what I just got my dad.
Hey,
I
now.
hope he's over there enjoying them.
Yep, and we cook those slow for like 4 hours, slow. So when you bite those things, they're pretty good. All the food that's on the truck, I like. A lot of people in the beginning, people wasn't really. When you hear baked chicken, they say, I don't want baked chicken. But now people are beginning to taste it like, I want the baked chicken, because even though it's baked chicken, we season it well. To the point, it's a good, healthy option for people.
Oh, so that does lead into our question about nutrition.
Yeah.
Everybody's on a nutrition kick now, and everybody wants to eat healthy and things like that. So when you hear soul food, that's normally not in the category. So are you leaning towards that or doing anything to draw your healthy nutrition people in?
To be honest with you, no.
All right.
That's what I like. She wants the grease. She wants all the grease, audience.
That was a setup question. Because I think the thing is that there are so many different healthy options now for everybody to go pick. I can't go there and do your thing.
Right.
But for people who want, I had someone who was actually walking down the street. He said, my girlfriend kicked me out today. I'm trying to find something to eat. And so he came to the truck. He was just kind of being comical. He was serious. He said, man, like, this is better than my girl's food. It was just kind of funny, but if people want a salad, there's a few places they can go that are great places. I want people to come to my truck, and then when they finish eating, to go to sleep. I want to get them the itis. You know.
I know about that, Itis. What about you, Sweetly?
Oh, you know I know.
Yeah.
You know I know.
And so one of the other things you have like delicious cakes. Like who bakes the cakes, James?
That's a secret. Can't tell you that.
Oh, okay. I see you. Are you got the flour, the bake, and all that stuff going?
Well, we try to make sure that the cakes are the best that they can be.
Okay.
Always consistent all the time. So.
Okay, it's a secret. It's a secret, audience, but trust us, the cakes are quite yummy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But look, on a serious note.
Sure.
So you said you started out this food truck. You know, you said it's hard to get into buildings and things of that nature.
The restaurant, they actually open a restaurant in, for example, and for those who are out there,
but that's what I'm going to ask for you to tell the audience.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing that challenge I faced was the grease trap. Every restaurant must have a grease trap. The grease trap costs $25,000. So if you're leasing,
you said $25,000
for a grease trap. That's not
included. Did y'all know that?
A lot of people don't. Kitchen, it's called the commissary, and the commissary already has that at their facility where I don't have to worry about those things.
Okay.
So every restaurant has to have their own secluded place where they actually disperse of their grease and their grease items. So that's just one thing, not including the plumbing and also just the permits and the process that it goes in. You have to understand too that I'm going to get, and it's not being biased to anybody, but just we have a more of a greater challenge than many, you know. So that's my end goal, but I wanted to build a brand, build a following of people.
Build your foundation.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't have a solid foundation, then what?
When you open a restaurant,
okay.
You haven't built a following. Now you're kind of just trying to build it with all this extra overhead. So, yeah.
Right. So did you have like a mentor or someone to help you guide you along the path of starting your food truck?
Yeah. The food truck. Now, in terms of cooking, in terms of the business, because I also own a daycare as well. So. The business side is something that marketing and those things, that's my thing. But actually starting a food truck in Wake County, I had my friend James Bennett who owns Hot Chicks.
That's what you mentioned.
Yeah, he had already created his food truck brand for himself, and so he already did it. Matter of fact, he introduced it to me when he first was in the idea process of it. So he helped. I'm with step by step. Him and his wife, they guided me through the step to get the process done, to get the process approved the right way, the legal way.
Right.
So that way I'm not looking over my shoulder every single day, you know.
Yeah, got you on the straight and narrow. Thank you. Shout out to Mr. Bennett and his wife. Thank you for teaching James the way so we can get some of this delicious food.
Yeah.
And other than that grease trap thing, is there anything else that you want to tell our upcoming entrepreneurs who are trying to get in this business?
The biggest thing, I think a lot of people, matter of fact, you know, I have other food trucks that's in my kitchen, and you know, it's just not about, you know, cooking food. It's like you guys said, you guys see it on Facebook. Well, those ads are not cheap, and those ads, I've spent a lot of money investing in the brand and in the following. It's to the point now where if I send a message out, people will just come, not because we just popped up with the food truck, but thousands of dollars of investment of marketing and branding to make it what it is has drew people from all over the place. And so a lot of times people go into the restaurant business and say, well, I'm a great cook, but are you a great business person? Can you
there's a difference.
There's a difference, you know. So having both, having knowledge of marketing and branding, and my staff, if they wear their shirts anywhere, they get stopped everywhere they go. Like, oh my God, Mama, so over the course, it's only been a few months, but we've really been pushing the branding to make it to marry the food and the branding and made it what it is.
Wow. Yeah. So you're up one there. You have both.
Yeah.
You don't have to go out and pay for that knowledge because you have it, which is a great thing. On top of that, just tell us how we can get in contact with you in case you.
Yeah, sure. Our website is mommassoulfood.com. We're on Facebook. The Facebook page says Mama's Mobile Soul Food. It's the same thing. I kept the page from years ago when I did it at the church, but we still have people that was following us who would from time to time ask, hey, you guys want to open back up again? What you guys going to do? So we kept the same page. So Mama's Mobile Soul Food on Facebook. My number is for the business is 919-995-6049, and our email address is mommassoulfoodraleigh@gmail.com. There's always ways you can get in contact with us, and you know, we were invited this morning to a dealership, well, future date, and I had to turn it down.
Because you guys do catering as well,
We
right?
do catering. Yeah, we do catering.
Yeah.
We do catering, and we always try to make sure that the prices are great for people who inquire about us for catering. But we don't do a lot of these. Where food trucks, we kind of switch the model. Food trucks go from location, location. They'll do 2 hours here, 3 hours here. The problem with that is that you gamble. You go to an office, and they say, once you come to our facility, and you'll go there,
and nobody orders anything,
and you might sell 20 plates, 30 plates. Whereas I said, well, I'm paying rent where I am at this location, and also I'm paying rent in my kitchen. But I said, let's just stay put. They'll define one. That people get in their cars, they'll come to us.
Right.
So we're a legal kitchen, but we're a food truck, but we're a legal kitchen. So we're a restaurant, we're just a small one.
Right. I like the fact that your customers, they know where you are, every day.
Yeah.
I mean, for now, until you get your
Exactly.
solid location.
Yeah.
But I like that concept.
Thank you so much, James, for taking the time out your busy schedule to just sit and chat with us and let us know how Mama Soul Food came about. And audience, listen, Mama Soul Food is so good, it make you smack yourself. Text Mama 55469 and place your order, as well as call them 919-995-6049. This has been the Hotness and Sweetly, checking out what Mama's Soul Food Truck is all about.
Hey now.